What is up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're talking about gold and silver and what is next for these metals. So let's do it! Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so recently gold and silver prices have been going down. We're going to look at some charts. We'll talk about why that's happening, and then we'll talk about what's next for these metals. All right, so we're starting off with silver, and as you can see, we are now under $24 an ounce. This is the 24-hour chart. Silver has been trending down for 24 hours. In fact, for a whole week now, silver's been trending flat, if not down. And actually, if you want to back this up even farther, the 1 month is similar as well. Now, if we go all the way out to a year, you can see that silver is actually up considerably since March of last year. It's going to be really interesting to see where silver goes over the course of the next month and throughout the summer. Now, if we pivot over to gold, we can see a very similar story. Gold is actually now under $1,700 an ounce. Again, this is the 24-hour chart. It's been trending down. Same with the week. If we go out to a week, gold is down over the course of the last week. Now, we are going to go over why all of this is happening, but I will show you the 1 month chart here for gold. It's about flat, if not down. And then if we go all the way out to a year, gold is actually still up over the course of the last year, but I would say for the last 6 to 8 months, it's definitely been trending downward. So it will be quite telling to see where gold goes moving forward. Now, why this is happening, over at Kitco Metals, I found this article. Gold price fails to hold $1,700 as U.S. Treasuries wrap up worst quarter since 2016. The article starts off, gold cannot ignore the rising U.S. Treasury yields. And then it goes on to say, the 10-year U.S. Treasury yields hit a 14-month high on Tuesday, climbing to 1.77%. The sell-off in Treasuries has been led by the reflation trade, which is supposed to be fiscal stimulus, and the Federal Reserve's accommodative monetary policy. Overall, 10-year bond yields have climbed 81.87 basis points since the start of the year. This marks the biggest surge and worst performance since Q4 2016, when Donald Trump won the presidential election and yields rose 84 basis points. Gold's performance year to date has been weighed down by this headwind. Another spike in U.S. Treasury yields, along with USD strength, weighed heavily on gold, said ING senior commodities strategist Wayne Yu Yao. Accelerating the move in yields this week is the market's anticipation of more stimulus. President Joe Biden is scheduled to speak in Pittsburgh on Wednesday to outline his economic plan, including infrastructure spending and tax hikes. The overall package is expected to exceed $3 trillion. Now, I'm going to skip down to the part about gold, but first, wow, another $3 trillion in stimulus plus tax hikes? Okay, this seems like a recipe for higher gold prices, not lower, but obviously this all needs to get priced in. So it goes on to say gold was unable to hold its key support level of $1,700 an ounce on Tuesday. Year to date, gold is down 12.5%. This would mark the first quarterly decline since 2018. At the time of this writing, June COMEX gold futures were trading at $1,680, down 1.86% on the day. However, it's not just about the yields. The macroeconomic environment that weighs on gold is quite intertwined. As treasuries sell off, they push investors towards the safety of the US dollar, which puts additional pressure on gold. The US dollar index reached a 4-month high this week on the positive developments in the US. At the time of writing, the US dollar index was trading at 93.22. Okay, so there you have it. I love going to Kitco for the news because they're always short and to the point. Basically, the 10-year bond yields are up and the strength of the US dollar is up, and all of this pressure is pushing gold prices lower, and silver being the little brother to gold, it basically follows gold. Not always, but a lot of the time it does. Silver's going down as well. So the question is, what is next from here? Now, if you ask me, this is just coiling the spring further. This is adding rocket fuel to gold and silver and the amount of potential they have moving forward. Now, of course, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just another dude here on YouTube that loves precious metals. But regardless, I honestly think that because of all of this currency creation with the stimulus and whatnot, this is going to create massive inflation down the road, and we will see higher gold and silver prices because of it. So what am I doing? I'm buying the dip. It's time to buy some more silver, buy some more gold. I actually bought a few ounces of gold over the last 6 months, and because I paid slightly higher prices then compared to what I can pay now, this is going to lower my cost average. So I'm very excited to be picking up more gold, picking up more silver, and adding to my stack. Now, of course, there's many different ways to invest in precious metals. I like to buy the physical gold and physical silver because this is the safest way to do so. However, oftentimes it's not the most profitable. One other way that people like to invest in precious metals is by investing in the mining companies. We will be talking about one today, and that is Blue Lagoon Resources. Now, if you haven't heard of Blue Lagoon before, they're a mineral exploration company based out of Canada, and I have interviewed the CEO Rana Vig twice on my channel, so this will be an update on this company. But to bring you up to speed, they're currently focused on the past producing Dome Mountain mine, which is a high-grade gold project. Blue Lagoon is known to the mining community for its expansive land packages. The biggest one is Dome Mountain. This is a well-capitalized company with 6 million Canadian cash on hand and less than 200,000 in debt. Also, for some background, the CEO Rana Vig has more than 30 years of business experience, and he served as the past president and CEO of a copper and gold company as well as a uranium-focused company. Now, the big news is that Blue Lagoon has recently released data from its airborne geophysical survey. The company has significantly expanded its land package, they've staked additional claims, and they've nearly doubled their previous land position in the Dome Mountain region. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Dome Mountain already has 15 known high-grade gold veins. However, more than 90% of their property has yet to be explored. After they looked at their survey results, they highlighted several new zones of strong conductivity, and now they'll be prioritizing these potential drill targets. So lots of cool stuff going on at Blue Lagoon. If you want more information about them, I'll put some links down below in the description. Very exciting times for Blue Lagoon Resources. By summer of 2021, the company should be in a position to decide on production, which might turn them into a revenue generator. So I definitely like talking about these mining companies as investment opportunities. Obviously, they definitely can be more risky than just buying physical gold, physical silver. However, they can be more profitable as well, so I like to bring them up. Now, when it comes to buying physical gold and silver, my favorite thing to do is to buy coins. I like them because they are backed by a sovereign nation. However, gold and silver are also backed by the metal that they contain. So you don't need to buy coins. You could just buy like a silver round, for example. This has 1 ounce of silver, so this is going to retain its value, especially over a long period of time, simply because of the silver content. But coming back to what's next for silver and gold moving forward, I think we might have some lower prices over the next month or so just because of the strong US dollar, the rising bond yields, etc., etc. So I think now is a great time to be accumulating, but in the long term and especially the ultra long term, I do see much higher prices. Now, I'm not the only one who thinks we might be having higher precious metals prices moving forward. In fact, Wells Fargo Bank is predicting $2,200 gold for 2021. So we might see some higher prices later in the year. Now, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below in the comment section. And again, if you want more information about Blue Lagoon Resources, those links will be in the description. Lastly, I want to say a massive thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.